Here's McDavid cutting for the net. McDavid scores! What a goal by Connor McDavid. He is a one-man show here tonight. McDavid scores! Connor McDavid's first career hat trick.
20 years old. Connor McDavid, 100 points this year, led the NHL in scoring. He's going to challenge Sidney Crosby for the best player in the world.
And the winner of the Ted Lindsay Award goes to
Connor McDavid.
And the Hart Memorial Trophy goes to Connor McDavid.
I don't even really know what to say, honestly. It means so much.
One of the best young players in the game, and we're going to see a lot of them. And now the next thing he's chasing is the Stanley Cup.
Oh, the numbers are simple. The highest AAV in the National Hockey League goes to this guy. Most points last year, the Art Ross, and the speed with which Connor McDavid plays the game. I quote the great Mike Johnson, he's the perfect player at the perfect time at this stage in the NHL. And here we are in Studio 21, Tony Luffman alongside Mike Johnson. You're going to help us understand just how it is that McDavid does what he does.
There's a reason why he just got $100 million.
Right.
Because he can create, and you mentioned it, the perfect player for the modern era. We know he's got incredibly fast hands, an amazing brain that can process information. What really sets him apart, though, are his feet. The way he can skate, the way he can accelerate, the way he can stop and start. And when he does that, he puts the defense under duress. He makes them make decisions. So if you think, okay, I have a good gap, I'm a good skating defenseman like John Carlson, well, you're not, because he is just faster. He can just skate right past you. So there's that element. You think you have him covered. I'm Oliver Ekman-Larsson. I'm an all-star. I can't even get a stick on him. So when you can just skate that fast, that makes it tough for defensemen to handle. They want a good gap. He can skate past you. If you don't have a good gap because you fear his speed, what's the next thing you're going to do? You're going to back up. Here's Kevin Klein. I don't blame him. Yeah, I'm backing up too. I don't want to face this guy one-on-one. So you start collapsing into your zone, That allows him either space to make handles and stick handle around you or to make plays to his teammates, which he's one of the very best in the world. Oof. Also, his edge work. Wow. That he can stop and start. So maybe you have a good angle and you're right on top of him, but he can change direction. He can stop to find that space to create his moves. And then once he gets a little ahead of speed, it's ridiculous. Wow. But it's all set up with his legs, and this was his first game back after injury in his rookie season.
Unreal.
I can't stop watching this one because there's too many parts of it. It's a 1-on-4, but it's okay. Jack Johnson, I'll dance you. Edge work inside. Oh, yeah, slam on the brakes for a goal as well.
Unbelievable.
Crazy how good this kid is.
Yes.
But it all starts with his legs and his skating ability. So we'll just run through kind of how I highlighted 4 ways that Connor McDavid puts defensemen in trouble when he's got a little space coming through the neutral zone. So let's say Tony Luffman. He's a great skating defenseman. He feels very good. He's going to be right up on me. He's going to gap up on me. So most players, I don't like this because he's right near me. I'm not sure I can get around him. Connor McDavid, I'm going to push it past him. I'm going to turn the corner. And guess what? I'm faster than you, and I'm going to get to the net before you do. Yep. It's straight up, simple, straight line hockey, something you might see out of 10-year-olds and one kid can skate and the other ones can't.
Going north.
You have a good gap? That's too bad because there's lots of room in behind you. You can't skate as fast as I can. Right. I'm going to beat you to the net. That's one way he does it. He does it all the time, and that's against very good skating defensemen. So, Tony, you realize I just beat you straight up wide many times. What are you going to do as a defenseman now?
Kevin Klein.
Back up. Right. Give up space, give up space. So now you're giving up space. Well, now I can get the blue line. Guess what I can do? I stop. You're back there. I can cut laterally if I want. I can look for trailers. I can make passers. 70 assists he had this year. You don't want to give him time and space where he can stop up because you're fearful of his speed and he can make plays to guys' trailers. That's an issue. Now, it's human nature. Just about every defenseman in a one-on-one with Connor McDavid will just back up. I don't want to handle him. I don't want him to go around me. So I'm either going to trust my goalie to make a save or pass my problems on to my next defensive partner to pick up the trailer. That's just human nature. It happens all the time, every game he plays. There's that one. The other one, let's say, okay, you're one of the very defensemen. You're feeling good about your game. You gap up on me. It's tight. Most players have trouble with that. You're Erik Karlsson. You can skate with him. But what he can do, we saw him against Columbus. He can put guys under duress with his hands so that even when you have good positioning, and you're on top of me, and you're matching my speed, I have the hands to work your triangle, get you in decision. You're kind of fumbling, looking for it. You're not sure which way I'm going to go. And then again, that opens up more time and space. It's a problem. There's no real solution for defensemen. I mean, occasionally, even the one we showed, Kevin Klein, he got a skate on it. But if he didn't, guess what was going to happen? McDavid's in alone.
What about the edge work? That one blew me away.
And that
Sammy
is-
Vatanen, who can skate.
And that's maybe one of the most difficult parts about covering Connor McDavid. You make a very good point. So you're covering me, you're chasing me. Okay, you got a good spot. I stop. Guess what? I stop quicker than you, and I'm back here, and now all of a sudden I have 7-8 feet.
Yeah.
That's Sammy Vatanen. He's an excellent skater.
Yeah.
He's a smaller guy whose defensive game is built on speed. So when I have good edge work and the strength in my legs to just stop quicker and explode the other way, now I'm creating more space once again. So all those simple ways that even when defensemen play him well, he's able to find the two things that every player needs. Now, he probably needs less of them to make good things happen. But whether you're Connor McDavid, Sidney Crosby, Mike Johnson, Tony Luffman, you need time and you need space to make creative offensive plays. And he uses his legs, all those different ways to find those premium time and space. It's what every offensive player needs. And with his legs, with his edges, and his hands, he does a better job than just about anyone in the league at creating it 5-on-5 off the rush. The worst part is there are no real solutions.
Yeah.
Like you can skate with him. He's got the hands. Most guys can't skate with them, so they back off, and then you add into your problems the other way. So there's no real answers to the question that he poses, and that's why I like the fact that he got $100 million. He deserves every cent of it, because that's not going to go away.
Right.
He's 20 years old. He'll be able to skate for the next 10 years, no problem. This will always be an issue for NHL defensemen.
And it's an issue for the teams he plays against, for us as fans to watch it. What a delight.